start talking about what's underneath the demand curve. All right, any other questions? Okay, I'll see you on Monday.
I'm KOKO, Jeremy KOKO. For you to become someone that can achieve your dream physique or any goal, you must first change your current self. And you can do that by changing your characteristics, your belief systems, and your skill sets, which mean undergoing a complete overhaul of yourself. It all starts by you setting a realistic time frame for yourself regarding your goal. Now, this will depend on where you start and who you are when you start. And there are only two things that you will need in order for you to achieve your goal, which is a vehicle, and that's a method that you will use to reach your goal. And then the driver, you becoming a suitable driver to handle that vehicle to reach your goal or your destination. Just imagine driving yourself from point A, which is your current physique, to point B, your dream physique. You will need two things for that. A vehicle, which is a method to reach your goal, and you being a suitable driver to drive that vehicle. And the reason behind that is that 90% of your ability to get to point B, which is your dream physique, really depends on you as the driver and not the vehicle, assuming the vehicle is in perfect working condition, of course, which means assuming that the method you're using has been proven to give results. So this is you now, and this is where you want to be. To get there, you will need a vehicle, and you will need to become the driver that has the ability to control that vehicle and maintain the control in order for you to reach your destination. This means if you're watching this, there's a high likelihood that you have already tried different methods, meaning different vehicles, but they never were able to get you to your destination, which means the end results you're looking for. Now, here's the truth. All the methods that you have tried, the different vehicles, they must have a sort of proof behind it that guarantees the results in order for you to even attempt to want to try that method. But for some reason, it looks like whatever method you use, it just doesn't seem like it's working for you or getting you to the destination that you're looking for. The problem isn't the method. The problem is your ability to make use of that method to work for you, meaning your ability as the driver to drive that vehicle to reach your destination. So let's take a look at Sibon's program as an example. He's a seasoned professional, he's an expert in his field, and as you know, he's retired now. But just imagine he gives you his exact plan, and you are still the same you that you are today, with the same belief systems, with the same skill sets, and with the same characteristics. You will most likely struggle, and even worse, you might even give up before you see any progress. And that's simply because the vehicle that he's driving, which is the method he's using, is too advanced for you to control right now at the level that you are on. Even though his vehicle can guarantee results, without the right mindsets to push through or the right skills to control the vehicle, it's basically useless to you. That's why you keep jumping from vehicle to vehicle, meaning different program to program, hoping that one of them will magically work for you. But the reality is, it's about you actually becoming the person who can use the program effectively. Your breakthrough moment will actually come when you finally realize that you are actually the problem. You need to take responsibility for your results, either the positive or negative. This is a crucial mindset shift that needs to happen. And once you realize this, you'll be able to see real progress more consistently. For you to reach your goals, you must be willing to make sacrifices. Successful people like Sibon don't just work hard, but they exchange something in exchange to achieve their dreams. Sacrifices aren't always physical, they're often more psychological, meaning you're sacrificing your comfort to relieve your pain, and the pain which comes from you not achieving your goals yet. Just like you're watching this video right now to alleviate some of your pain, I have sacrificed my time to help you. Think about this for a moment. When you drive a vehicle, you're risking something in exchange for a destination. Now, that's how life works. You have to make sacrifices in order for you to be able to move forward. Once you've chosen your vehicle, which is the method that you will use to reach your goals, ask yourself this: how can I make this method work for me successfully? Focus more on becoming the person who can use the method successfully. The trick is to not just set a goal, but to embody the identity that can achieve it by focusing on the inputs, which then will create the outputs that you're looking for. In reality, you don't really achieve your goals, you actually achieve an identity. Once you embody a certain identity, it makes it much easier for your goals to naturally come true. Let me give you an example. Last summer, I actually lost weight. I went from 195 pounds to 156 pounds. I was extremely ill, I wasn't able to eat, and I lost that weight in a matter of 3 weeks. Now, in order for me to be able to bounce back, because I've embodied a certain identity, it was naturally easy for me to get back to where I was at my starting point, and it simply took me less than 4 months to get back up there. To most people, that seems unrealistic to gain back that amount of muscle or mass on your frame. Now that's because it's not the goal that mattered. It's the identity that I've already embodied that made it easy for me to reach that goal. Keep in mind, once you set your goal, don't solely focus on the end results. Instead, ask yourself this: what inputs will help me get to my goal? Inputs are what creates your outputs, and your outputs are your end results. In general, your input is actually what you have control over. Understanding that would mean that you understand that's where your true power is. Achieving your goal, it's all about personal change. And realistically, there are only 3 key components that you need to focus on, which is your characteristics, your belief systems, focus on, which are your belief systems. Skills are simple things that you are really good at. For example, mastering exercises, being really knowledgeable with nutrition, or learning how to track your progress. Those are examples of skill sets to guide you to get to your goal. Now, you want to ask yourself, what are groups of skill sets that you need to develop in order for you to reach your goal? Your characteristics, on the other hand, are your physical and psychological attributes. So, for example, maybe you need to become more disciplined, or you need more patience, or you need to work on your visual outlook on how your face looks by loop maxing. Those are examples of characteristics. So you want to ask yourself, what form of characteristics do you need to embody to reach your goal? And the last one of 3, your belief systems. If you believe that something is impossible, your goal, for example, then you won't get anywhere. Your beliefs and what you believe in is what you speak into reality. So you need to change your belief systems, and that will help you change your outcomes. In the end, the vehicle you choose is important, but you are the driver. So change yourself first through your belief systems, your skills sets, and your characteristics. Because once you embody the identity of someone that can achieve your goals, achieving your goals will just come to you naturally. And through this series, I will explain how to achieve the impossible.
You look lonely. I can fix that. You look like a good job.
Before we even know what we are, we fear to lose it.
Dying for the right cause is the most human thing we can do.